The Israeli cabinet has just approved tax hikes on people who earn more than $130,000 a year. It's also raising corporate taxes. It's a response to protests that swept across Israel last month. They were calling for lower prices, more affordable housing. You can see protesters there. But with Israel being really one of the best performing economies in the developed world, is now really the time to be raising taxes? Well, so I want to get more on this now from Jonathan Katz, a macro strategist at HSBC Holdings, joins us now from the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. And so, Jonathan, just hearing there about taxes rising for individuals and companies earning more than $130,000 a year, is it the right time to be making moves like this?
Well, I think we should look at the total picture of the Trajtenberg recommendations, and it's really not a committee which raised taxes per se. It was a shift in taxes, more income tax, more corporate tax, more taxes on the wealthy, and lowering taxes, which is the good side, on imported items, food items, petrol. The Israeli consumer pays an outrageous sum on food prices. It's a very protected market. Petrol prices are very high. So it's really a shift from higher income tax, but it will be churned back into the economy with lower purchase taxes.
So then what about the raising of corporate taxes? What does that mean for Israeli companies? Is that a good thing?
Well, I think we should look at the history of Israel. Netanyahu, our prime minister, did some tremendous things, lowering the tax burden. But everything was concentrated on corporate taxes and the marginal tax. We brought the corporate tax rate down from 36% 10 years ago to presently 24%. And that is not that's the official tax rate on corporations. In actuality, corporations pay on an average something like 14% because companies like Intel have a benefit treatment and do not pay taxes. So it's really been one-sided, and I think if it moves back up to 25%, possibly 26%, it's really not a bad thing for the corporations. And
I suppose the big question is whether or not it's going to soothe the protesters, soothe unrest because of a lack of affordable housing. Is it going to really address those needs?
Well, what you're seeing now are the organizers of the original protest movement not at all satisfied, making plans for another huge demonstration. And we may see more unrest. It's not at all clear. And I'll say something else. Even though it was passed yesterday in the cabinet, it's not at all clear how it will pass through the Israeli parliament. Every motion will have to be voted upon. The religious parties will probably vote against it. We have Barak voting against the cut in the defense budget. There's still a long way to go from here.
So still some potential obstacles that could get in the way of these measures. Snapshot there from Israel. Thanks very much indeed. Jonathan Katz from Tel Aviv. Good to talk to you.